Hi guys, I'm back. Your girl is back. I go by the name of Palesa, and just gonna continue from the previous video. Um, this is it's something that's in my mind, you know. So it's 2022 finally, and we are turning 32. Get it? I'm kidding. So yeah, when you think of 32, you're just like, yeah, God, what have I achieved? Eh, how far am I in life? You know, am I even gonna get to the things that I aspire to get to or want? You know, and there's just a lot going through my mind. I know I did an intro video, but I just didn't or rather divulge much in terms of how my structure is or the roles that I play. So I am a granddaughter to my grandmother, and as previously mentioned, I lost my parents when I was very young, and I now have a son. And yeah, those are the roles I play. So I'm a mother and I'm a friend to some, I'm a sister to some, I'm a cousin to some. So how I think about it is that I sit down and I think about the roles that I initially have to like play. Sorry. And sure, it's just like a lot. Okay. It's just like a lot. So I am just in I don't know, in a place that I don't understand currently, like mentally, emotionally, physically, and in all aspects, I guess. What I mean by that is that I don't know if flabbergasted is the word, but I am just like overwhelmed. Yeah, overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed by everything at this present time, and I'm at a place where I am asking myself a lot of questions. And this is just me being honest and being bare, you know. It's not that I do not trust God with my life, but my current state of mind is, you know, when you anticipate for something that you don't know that will happen. So it's like you don't even know what to think of. Will it bring good? Will it bring bad? But obviously we're praying for good. So yeah, the current job that I'm doing doesn't expect a lot, if I could put it like that, for me. However, that's why like I sit and I just want to do these chats, you know, what's on my mind. And yeah, take it, use it, listen to it, totally up to you. But anywho, yeah, so firstly, when it comes to family, obviously one would like to see themselves grow, you know, obviously in terms of getting a partner and marriage and stuff like that. Well, that partner I have, but in terms of marriage and settling and building a home and building a family, you know, and just to start on the foundation where I am currently, like at home, my wish is to fix my house, like extend my house, you know, build a garage, you know. Yazi kumnandi kanjani ukuyenza izinto abantu abadala basaphila. In my case, while my grandmother's still around, you know, I'm not saying she's gonna go first before me, I don't know, God knows, but you know, technically speaking, umdala, so you want to impress her, you know, while she's still emhlabeni, you want to do so much, and that's like top of my list. But then when you look at the bank account, when you look at your surroundings, you're just like, hey, is this car even moving? Is it? Yeah, Not sure, but yeah, I guess yeah, but every day, because we wake up and we show up and we dress up and we wear the boots and we just come into character, and you know that's like top of my priorities for 2022. And the second one is, I don't know, probably I might think I'm the only one struggling with it, because obviously it's my first and I don't know how to navigate this motherhood thing. So that's like one thing that I want to do so well, and I want to give a lot into it. And part of my what's that, vision board when the year starts, part of my wishes is to build, because I'm raising a boy child, so it's to build him. I've always said that I want, or I pray rather, for my child to raise him to become the man that I would have wanted in my life. Do you understand? A man that is giving, a man that fears God, that loves God, that is respectful, that is wise, that is caring, that prays, that is crazy about his woman. A man that is gonna, change people for the better, in a positive way. And those are the things that I aspire, or I wish, and I pray that I instill in him, so that he becomes groomed to be a great gentleman, especially with what the world is right now. There's just so much turmoil, so much, there's a lot, just a lot. And I even saw one celebrity tweeting Uguti, in this world that we are living in, he's even scared of how our kids are gonna turn out, or how they're gonna survive, because it's just so much. But all we can do as parents is to instill positive things, good vibes, and the rest will be taken care of by Umdali, because it's not like he doesn't know. He knew all of this before he even placed each and every one of us in our mother's womb. So I'd like to believe that he will show up. And the other strong thing I want to work on is my relationship, obviously. And I can't wait for things to be revealed in terms of what God has in store for me. What will I learn from the experience? How will I grow as Balesa? And what is it gonna instill in me? And I know there's certain parts that it's gonna take off from me, and there's certain parts that I'm gonna learn about myself, and I'm open to that. But I'm just like praying and keen on working on the concreteness of the relationship, like the good part of things. I know bad things will be there, but because I feel so strong about it, and there's just so much to learn. And like I've said, I get we all have like different family structures. So I am one person who has never tasted the umama no baba, and I'm not saying that makes family. I mean, everybody who's around, who's raised you, is your family, and the experience that you take off from it is what grooms you. So with my grandmother, she's done a lot for me. She still does. And with what I'm trying to say is, I would like to experience life in a different level when it comes to that, particularly. And work-wise, I fly, guys. Like, we wanna work for the biggest airline. Like, that's still the aim, that's still the focus, that's still what we're gunning for, that's still what we are fighting for. But again, I see it is in we are see. Technically that's going through my mind right now as we begin the year. And yeah, I just pray, you know, for each and every one of you to have a fruitful year. And I feel like where we lose it sometimes it's like when the new year starts and we tend to think it's a new life, and it's not. It's just like a continuation of what you've been living, but in a sense of what are you changing, which kind of person or character would you like to portray, you know, what would you like to throw away, what would you like to keep, what would you like to also gain as you go, because what you are obviously attracts the people around you, you know, in terms of if you are a person who decides to be positive and be open-minded and be willing to learn and open yourself up in a positive way, that's what you will receive. You decide to be somehow, that's then what you will also get. So it's up to us what we do, you know. Excuse me. Yeah. So yeah, technically that's what I want to talk about. Just my headspace, and it's been quite a long time coming in terms of this YouTube channel. I do not know a lot as yet in terms of content and putting out nice things, but I'm willing to learn. And part of it is I've always wanted to do it. However, I thought, you know what, putting yourself out there, the scrutiny, whatever that it comes with, all the things, but I'm not doing it for fame. I'm not doing it for all the other things that, you know, would be listed. I'm just doing it so that my kids and their children and their children and their children, I'm kidding, they get to experience Palesa, you know, because I believe I didn't even get a chance to know my mother. I didn't even get a chance to know my dad. So this would be a good memory for them to watch. It's okay, this is the person that we're dealing with, you know. From Umzugulu's point of view, you know, Nisuzugulwana, and the list goes on. So yeah, that's what I'm going through. And what else do I want to mention? There's just a lot of things that obviously I've put on my vision board, but these are the main things that are coming to mind, and these are the main things that I'd like to work on as a person. And friendship wise, hey, that's also another aspect, but we are open, you know, to learning and to putting ourselves first. Also, I believe Wuti, and often, like in instances, we've sacrificed ourselves, and you see later, Wuti, no man, I've given up like so much that my cup is so empty, and therefore you can't pour anymore onto other cups because you are just like on the down low. So I believe friendship is a two-way thing, something that we both must work in. I always integrate relationships and friendships and all the ships, I'm kidding, and ships in general, because I think people tend to separate the two. Like when my friends even like ask me, Wuti, how do I define a relationship with your family, your man, and your friends? I'd like to believe it's one thing, just played out differently, because at the end of the day, you need to succumb to certain things. You need to know what you want. You need to give out what you'd like to receive. Most importantly, you need to give out what you would like to receive. So spread positive vibes, be positive, care, love, have time, share moments, like do the things that you'd like to be done unto you, plain simple, period. Let's not complicate it, it's just that simple. And if on that friendship note, if somebody doesn't fit or suit your life, it's okay to let go. Often we hang on to relationships or friendships thinking, would say, hi, I need this person, but whereas you know very well which is certain things that have changed in your life. And also with like friends that just fall away without you even having reasons or understanding why. You just gotta let it be, because chances are they're not supposed to be there. Maybe God is like preparing something for you, and certain people are not supposed to be amongst you at that present time. So we must learn to let go and learn to accept, like, if friendships fall apart, don't now try to navigate or engineer with you. No, let it go. And the ones that are meant for you will always stick around. The ones that are not, they'll fall off. So we need to understand the difference when it comes to that specifically. Yeah, that's what I wanted to touch base on. And yeah, I don't even know how I'm gonna structure my channel as yet, but I'd like to just add on, Uguti, you're gonna see who Palesa really is. You're gonna experience, when it comes to relationships, or my life, we will tap on it kancane, and you're gonna see a lot of like fun times, like vlogs about going out, vlogs about new places, vlogs about also just trying to do this life thing without being perfect or looking or portraying myself perfect. Yeah, I'm just gonna give you balesa, and I hope and I wish, like my wish, the one thing that propelled me to do this channel was for people to learn how to rise in their rawness, like how to rise in who they really are. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying, hey, I'm going to teach people how to do life. All I'm saying is that I'm doing life the way I think is okay and suitable for me. And this is my story, because we are all on a journey and it's different for everyone. So yeah, I even got like my first compliments in inbox, because I was like, I don't even know what to do with this YouTube thingy, but I'm like, let me go, because it's so amazing when you get that tap at the back from someone saying, you know what, girl, me, I see something in you. You can change lives. You can kind of like motivate somebody, and you can build somebody. So we're starting small. Obviously, we're hoping to get high up there, somewhere in the hierarchy, but yeah, the main and the whole aim is to stay as humble as possible, and it's to also open up my experiences, my life, and to look, I'm not perfect, look, I'm still trying, look, I'm in the pits of even navigating this life thing. But one thing I know for sure is that I'm gonna do it the best way I know how to do it. I'm gonna do it the best way I know how I want it to be. I'm gonna do it the best way how I would like for people to take from me and learn, if possibly they can, coming from emphasis, coming from a person who grew up without parents. And yeah, I believe that that aspect in J, I'm gonna do something J as a whole, but people tend to take it lightly because it's like, yo, Mara, you lost your parents, let's just move. Not understanding the impact that it has, not understanding how deep that cuts, not understanding how you always wake up in the morning and ask yourself, Huguti, that person who birthed me, that person now that I'm a mother, that person who carried me for 9 months, who couldn't wait to meet me, that person who was gonna be my father, who is my father, and he was in the process also just waiting to see this precious girl that they carried for 9 months, and they finally birthed and thought, Uguti, you know what, we're gonna share a whole life, you know, we're gonna raise it, we're gonna pour water on it as much as we can, and we don't know how to as yet, but we're gonna do it the best way we can. Then you wake up one morning and you no longer have the chance to do that, you know. Even for the child that is left on earth, to live and navigate this life thing, hey, you think, like you sit and think to your corners, how does God work sometimes, you know? Bringing a person into this world and taking off the 2 pillars that one could possibly think might have held this thing together, you know. It's unfair, it's painful, not only on me, but it's painful, I'd like to think, also on my parents. So you get as far as thinking, even where they're sleeping, what are they thinking, and when it happened, what went through their mind. Okay, God, what is it that you are doing, you know? But at the end of the day, Aksuba's way too, you know, only God knows. And he's the one who designed, he's the one who embedded us into our mother's wombs. He's the one who knew us even before we were born. So he knows best. He's the source. So yeah, I would like to I'd like to touch somebody's heart. I'd like to help someone navigate this life thing without parents, and because I think this platform has given us so much I don't know, what must I say, hope or encouragement, or it has like enlightened us. So back in the days, well, when I was growing up, I'm not gonna say YouTube was not there, but for it to be this platform that we can speak, inspire, and be seen all over, and for people to watch us in the lounges and stuff, in the dining rooms, it's just amazing. So this is what I'd like to use it for, you know. I know for now it's just talking, but communication is the greatest form to every relationship, you know. We speak, the soul hears, and it takes, it nurtures, you know, and it manifests. So that's what I'd like for this channel to do specifically. That's like my wholesome biggest, what can I put it, like this is what I'm called to do, literally. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. I hope you stick around as we navigate this YouTube thing together. And yeah, I hope you're doing well so far. It's like the 11th day. 12 namhlanje, babes. 11th. 12. It's like January. So I hope the year has been treating you well, and I hope the rest of it will be kinder to you. And may all your dreams, your aspirations, what you wish for come true. Love you. Bye.